All right, everybody, welcome back to the weekly Q&A. Sorry, apparently I set up the event for the wrong time, so I don't know how many people will get here on inside the Facebook group and on the YouTube channel. I had it published for 7 p.m. somehow, but I usually do it at 7 a.m., so hopefully we still get some people coming in. We are live on a few different platforms, so if you've been here before, you know the routine. You know, I will sit around and we will do Q&A until everybody gets those questions answered, until we help you guys get some clarity, get some direction, depending on what you're doing. I do this every week with the goal to help everybody break through some of the challenges they're having. So if you're watching on Facebook, be sure to drop me a hashtag live. If you're watching it live, drop a hashtag replay. If you're watching it on the replay, all the engagement we can get on side of the Q&A helps. So I will start answering some questions we have inside of TikTok. Someone was asking if they can promote, two different offers in like the same sequence. So basically what I do with all of my email automations, so I have separate automations for everything. So say I'm promoting like the 3-day business breakthrough challenge, I'm promoting legendary marketer, I'm promoting SAA. I'm going to have email sequences for all of these different things. But at the end of all of those automations, I'm going to push them into a generic pool, which is kind of just like a generic email marketing list, which is where I'm going to send those one-off campaigns. So what I do is I send out non-promotional emails on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Value emails. Hey, check out this YouTube video. Hope you're having a great day. Just anything that's going to establish more rapport. And then on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday, maybe sometimes, I will send out promotional emails. So eventually you can end up promoting different products to people who go through your email follow-up sequences. It's definitely viable. I just wanted to preface that, you don't want to necessarily cannibalize your sales. So you got to be careful not to send different things too soon. So if you're promoting an online educational material or a course, you don't want to start promoting the same or different offers inside of that. But obviously you can still recommend different software companies that are relevant to the business. Just make sure that you are not confusing your audience. So that's something we were talking about on the live and TikTok before I got on here. So I just figured I would go over that fairly quickly. See if we got any more questions. I'm going to head over to my group, see if we have any. Okay, so someone recently asked me a question. I think it might have been last week, 2 weeks ago, about how to manage your business when you're still working full time. So, for those that don't know, I built my business. I spent, a year and a half building my online business while I was working full time. And I'm a single dad, so I had a ton of stuff. And my biggest recommendation when it comes to growing and continuing to be consistent in your business when you are still working that full-time job, when you're still busy, stuff like that, is batch creation, batch creating content. So say, for example, you have, a couple of days off, creating multiple pieces of content when you have the time. So that way on those days that, you're busy, you come home from work, you don't feel like putting anything in any energy or anything into your business, you can still show up, you can still be consistent. And then another thing is going to be, really dialing in and focusing on one platform. I see people, myself included, they spread themselves extremely thin, trying to learn new strategies, learn new skills, implement new techniques and all of this stuff way too soon. In reality, focus on one platform until you're having consistent sales from it, until you're, having success. And then you can always move that audience somewhere else, and then grow that platform as well. But that's usually my number one recommendation, is sticking with one thing. And that also includes like one traffic source, one offer, one thing. You don't need to promote a bunch of different products in reality. Even to this day, I've been a full-time affiliate for about a year. And I mainly promote if I'm promoting educational material, I only promote 3 different products. And that usually it's just one. So someone asked, how can we crack high ticket sales means Freedom Breakthrough? So how can you get high ticket sales leveraging Freedom Breakthrough, which Freedom Breakthrough is a $1,000 course. So there's a couple different approaches you could take from it. Freedom Breakthrough is a value ladder product. You can really heavily focus on promoting, the value ladder. You can promote the $7 training, and you can, really get people into the ecosystem, help them see the value of the training and stuff like that. And then do some type of follow-up with everybody who buys the 3-day challenge from you and try to convert them into higher ticket sales. Or my recommendation would be actually promoting the high ticket product on the front end. So this will require you to package an offer of your own. You'll have to, add some bonuses, some resources, some support, something that's going to make you stand out, and something you need to package an offer in a way that is going to make someone feel silly for saying no. So for example, perfect example, I just put out an exclusive offer to everybody who wants to take Freedom Breakthrough after the 12th of July. And, I put something in, I put an offer in there like, I'm giving you 5 hours of one-on-one coaching calls. I'm giving you done for you resources. I'm going to build out your sales funnel. So I'm taking an already existing program and I'm throwing all of this stuff on top of it to make it even more valuable. And that's really what's going to make you stand out. And then a big one for people is support, is they want to feel that you're going to be there for them. You're going to help them break through. You're actually going to help them have success. You're not just going to get them into something and then you're going to leave them alone. So that's a big one that can alleviate a lot of stresses for people. And then when it comes to, the strategy, when you're promoting a high ticket product on the front end, the reason that I'm recommending that you promote the high ticket product on the front end is, say, for example, you're interacting with someone, you offer them this course, you offer them the $1,000 program, and they can't afford it. They don't want to move forward with their business. They don't want to invest. You can then promote the 3-day challenge. Hey, so I know, for example, you might not be able to afford this right now, but you can still get started, so it's positioning yourself in a way that you can maximize the amount of revenue you're going to generate, but you can still offer the lower ticket product for everyone who isn't looking to invest or build their business at that time. Hey, I need help. I'm a starting affiliate. So yeah, feel free to drop any questions you might have specifically about what you need help with, and I'll answer them. What is affiliate marketing and how do you get people to actually buy? So affiliate marketing is basically promoting other people's products and getting commissions upon doing so. It's very similar to like how a car salesman would be paid, or like a 1099 employee. In a sense, you basically are a 1099 employee as an affiliate, but you're not restricted to any industry or niche. You can really build a business that revolves around anything you want. And the way that you actually get people to buy, my opinion, there is a ton of different strategies out there. There is really no right or wrong answer. But I'm a big advocate on teaching people how to leverage a personal brand and do things like content marketing. So basically what you would end up doing is posting content on platforms or a specific platform when you're starting. And over time, as you're posting content, you're building relationships, you're establishing rapport with people, and you're going to build up what they refer to as know, like, and trust, which is basically where people are going to, trust in what you're doing, what you're talking about, the things that you're doing. And then you refer them to relevant products. So say, for example, you are talking about recipes. You're talking about different ways to cook different types of food and stuff like that. And then over time, they're going to build an audience of people who are interested in cooking. So then they can refer them to cookbooks, kitchen utensils, all sorts of different products or programs. Is it a good product to take? Liv Satori. So you're talking about Junior Anthony's program. I've never taken it, to be honest. So I can't give you a credited opinion on it because I've never taken part in it. It does, from outside looking in, you know, it does look like it's a very cool opportunity. They do have a unique approach to business, you know, the Zoom calls and the one-on-one interaction. That can be big for a lot of people, but I really don't know that much about it, to be honest. I've never taken it, nor do I plan to, just because, you know, I already have a lot of stuff going on. But if that's something that resonates with you and it looks like, you know, something that you would want to do, by all means, check it out. And that's coming from I'm not an affiliate for them, so I don't know too much about it, to be honest. Yeah, I've never taken part in his program. You know, the biggest recommendation for me, for a lot of people, when people ask me about what they should do if they're looking to invest in a training or something like that, is going to be investing in a course that's going to teach you organic marketing, the art of sales, the psychology behind sales, you know, and how to actually build a personal brand, because those are going to really teach you to learn the skills that can be applied anywhere. So when it comes to, you know, the longevity of your business and things like that, you know, you can utilize those skills anywhere. You can utilize what you've learned in any business model, you know, and I don't want to turn this into a pitch or anything like that, because this is you know, my weekly Q&A. But if you were looking for a specific product recommendation, I would have a recommendation. And I do offer a ton of coaching on top of it. We can chat about that after this on a private message if you want. So how can we promote products on Facebook? So Facebook is by far one of my favorite traffic methods, and there's a few components to it. So if you're just starting and you are, you know, just beginning, what I'm going to recommend doing is, you know, having your personal profile optimized for business. So that means going out and deleting all of like those funny memes and all the inappropriate stuff that you have on your profile, or alternatively creating a new Facebook profile. And then you're going to start going into other relevant Facebook groups. So depending on the niche that you planned on playing in or the niche that you picked, you're going to go into other Facebook groups and you're going to start building relationships with people, you know, interacting on their posts, commenting on their posts, answering their questions, putting out content. And what this is going to do is it's going to in time build your friends list. You can add people from you know, the members area and build up your actual friends list of people. And then you're going to start posting relevant content on your Facebook. So start posting, you know, stories, experiences, breakthroughs you've had. The goal is to make people feel connected to you by the stories that you're telling. So that way, by the time you talk to them in Messenger or you follow up with them, you can present an opportunity or make sales inside of Facebook Messenger after you've established rapport with them throughout your content and stuff like that. And then your bread and butter is going to be what I refer to as like lead gen posts, which are going to be short form lead generation content that's going to be extrapolating leads from your friends list and asking to work with you, you know, raising their hand, saying they need help. So say, for example, just this morning or yesterday, I put out a post saying, you know, who wants to see my live training, how to find buyers on Facebook. And then you're going to get a bunch of people commenting, asking for help, saying they want to see the training. Then you can tag them in it. Or, you know, if you're promoting a different type of, you know, if your lead gen post is pushing to an affiliate program, you can then follow up with them in Messenger and then, you know, see if they're a right fit for your affiliate program or product. And then obviously, you know, send them the link, not right away. You know, you do have to figure out if it's a good fit for them or if, you know, they would even want to buy the product. But that's a brief rundown of how it would actually work. I do actually have a free 6-day challenge that you can check out and I'll actually just drop it in the comments. It's all about how to use your Facebook marketing or use Facebook to achieve high ticket commissions. So I'll actually just drop that in the comments real quick, so you can get access to it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them. We are just hanging out, really. I'm doing my weekly Q&A. I do a weekly Q&A inside of my Facebook group for everybody inside. I usually go live on TikTok. Been trying to do every day. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them. Already did. Okay, yeah. So I'm live in like 4 or 5 different places. So yeah, what do you need help with? So elaborate even further. Like you're just starting. How do you get started with affiliate marketing? What do you specifically, what are you struggling with? You are starting affiliate marketing, but what is the biggest thing stopping you from, where are you stuck at? Yes, I got stuck at step ClickFunnels. So if you're talking about building your sales funnel, keep them basic, super simple, easy. You don't have to have this crazy funnel, crazy automation or anything like that to have success with affiliate marketing. First page is basically just a brief page talking about, a picture of you, talking about, whatever it is you're promoting. So if you're promoting a make money online product, want to, put your headline, want to learn the exact strategies I use to make a full-time income online. Then you have an email opt-in, and then that's it. That's it for your first page. Keep it the most basic. Funnels convert the highest. And then your second page, your bridge page, is going to be just a brief video of you talking about the specific opportunity or the product. And then you're going to direct them to the affiliate link. And then that's pretty much it for your sales funnel, as far as like the framework or the layout of the actual funnel. So I'm not sure how you're struggling with it or what's like the hardest part. And then if you want, I can actually send you a copy of my funnel that you can just go off of. You could use it as a framework and edit it. I would have to send it to you after we get off of this, or I guess I could just send it to you right now, actually. And it depends what you're promoting as well. Let me see. Okay. I will actually just send you over a I have a free ClickFunnels course I can send you right now. You have to follow me on TikTok though, and then I can send it over to you. I'll drop it in the comments actually here. Good morning. How's everything going? Just doing a weekly Q&A. Been talking about a little bit of everything. There is a free ClickFunnels course that you can check out if you're struggling with ClickFunnels. You can check that out. It does take you through the entire process of building out. We'll really tell you everything that you need to know about building out your funnel in ClickFunnels. And you can also get copies of mine if you want. Slaving away. Sorry to hear that. You at work? It is Wednesday, so sometimes I forget that a lot of people, I do most of my work on the weekends actually. Have my daughter most of the week, so I try to do most of my stuff, most of my work on the days that I don't have her. Truck driver. Yeah, my family is actually, my stepdad has actually been a truck driver for, forever. He works crazy hours. I personally couldn't do it. I could obviously, but it's definitely not something I would, for a while there, I was going to end up working for him, but, things started to pan out in my online business, so I no longer had to do that. But the pay is good with, truck drivers. That is always apparently I can't speak this morning. Would like to be home working. Well, I'd be more than happy to help you get going and would love to help you get started. Affiliate marketing is an absolutely beautiful business model. That has absolutely changed my life. And that's a big motivator for me is that, I genuinely enjoy helping people, achieve those same changes. Before I started, I worked in construction for almost 10 years before I did anything online. So I don't know if you've already checked it out. There is a free course inside my bio. It's like 36 different videos that take you step by step through the process of what I'm doing, actually how I've been making a full-time income from doing this. And you can actually utilize those same strategies. Do you create an LLC when doing affiliate marketing? If you're just starting, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because it's not necessarily needed. You can utilize your SSN or your Social Security, depending on where you're at, in the world. I'm going to assume you're in the United States because, but you don't necessarily need it when you're just starting, but eventually I would. But I would recommend getting a separate bank account, like for tax purposes and, keeping everything separate from, your personal. So if you have a business account or even just a separate bank account where you're like, if you're investing in things or, expenses or commissions and things like that, keep everything separate. It'll just make it easier in the long run. But you don't necessarily need one to get started, but eventually I would definitely recommend it. And eventually when you start making enough money, I would go S Corp. But that's just my 2 cents. I would recommend, eventually going S Corp. You just get more tax write-offs and stuff like that. But you wouldn't want to go to that point until you're like making like 50K a year with affiliate marketing or any business model really. There is benefits to going corporation over LLC. But if you're just starting, by no means do you have to jump into, paying a couple $100s or whatever to open an LLC. In reality, it's not needed if you're just starting. I've heard so much about affiliate marketing. It is definitely all over the place right now, especially if you start interacting with content or engaging with content on anywhere. That's the way these algorithms work on these platforms or any platform. As soon as you start, consuming content about affiliate marketing or any niche or industry for that matter, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. It's going to continue to feed you more and more of that, type of content. So it definitely can be overwhelming. It seems like everybody's doing it, but there's still, hundreds, if not millions. There is millions of people who are still looking to find new opportunities. And it's a good thing. So it's all the noise in the industry and everybody talking about affiliate marketing and everybody talking about opportunities and stuff. A big misconception is that it's too saturated, or, the competition's a bad thing. But in reality, the noise and everybody talking about it is actually validating what you're doing. So they're already, it's easier to sell something to someone who's already aware of it. Oh, I've already heard of affiliate marketing. What is that? Versus like someone who has no idea what it is. You're trying to convince them that it's a real business model or that it's an actual thing. So it's actually easier if there is a bit of saturation. I want an investor. Hey, I don't know. I don't know anybody. It depends on what you're investing in, or what you're trying to do. I personally don't invest in, other people at this point, other than my time. I invest a lot of time into helping people get started and build their own online businesses. But as far as like monetary values, not necessarily. This phone keeps falling down. It's all crooked. So yeah, I know we only got a couple people live on Facebook, or one person live on Facebook. Ballpark figure just starting out. Like, as you mean, how much like to get started, how much like cost, or how much like you could make? Is there a major learning curve? It depends on which platform you use, or like what, long story short, yes, there is going to be a learning curve. A lot, like for me, I didn't know anything about digital marketing. I didn't know anything about online business. I was working in construction. I worked for companies that flipped houses. I was physical labor. So there is learning curves, but it's not as intimidating as a lot of people will think. As an affiliate marketer, the cool part is you can really focus on, marketing and sales. And what I mean by marketing and sales is you really, after you get your digital assets in place, like, a website, or something like that, or your sales funnel and your email follow-up sequence, all you really have to do is focus on creating content. So getting good at, creating content on TikTok, Facebook, stuff like that. Those would be my two recommendations for starting, is either creating content on TikTok or Facebook, because there is very minimal learning curves when it comes to that, versus if you go out and you try to like build a YouTube channel, do a blog, or anything related to paid advertising. I would steer away from that for a long time, to be honest, because there is significant learning curves in that industry, or when you're utilizing paid traffic. But it's not, there is a learning curve, but also the caveat to that is, if you learn these skills, you learn marketing and sales, and you actually devote the energy into actually learning these things, your entire life can change. You can learn, once you learn these skills, you can do anything with them. You could, promote your own products. You could promote products as an affiliate. You can sell it as a service. It really just opens the opportunities and doors to everything. And that's why affiliate marketing is a great place to start, because that's literally all you have to do is marketing and sales, or content creation, is what I usually tell people, because marketing and sales can be kind of intimidating to people, the wording anyways. So just a ballpark figure for starting out. That depends, it depends which, the only costs of operation are really going to be, your funnel builder and your email autoresponder. So depending on what you use, I personally spend around $150 a month, but I use top of the line premium software. And I also have a massive email list. So if you were just starting, you wouldn't be expected to pay the same amount as me. But you could expect maybe around like $110, $115 if you use the same type of software that I used or the same software that I did use. There is free alternatives, that you could use if you were just starting out. Although I would recommend using the same ones that I use just because they're what you would refer to as a category king. So they're like, top of the line in the industry and stuff like that. But the cool part is the cost really doesn't go up. So like if you have, like my sales funnel builder is $97 a month. And that's, it doesn't go up after that. Whether your business is making, $1,000 a month or $10,000 a month, you're still only paying $100 a month for, your sales funnel builder. Your email autoresponder will go up as time goes on because they usually charge per email or per, person on your email list. So, but by the time you have a big enough email list, you can by all means afford, your software companies and things like that. And there also is ways to negate the cost. So all the software companies that you could use as an affiliate or building out your affiliate marketing business, they all have affiliate programs. So if you're using a $100 software to build your sales funnel, you could get 3 people to sign up for that same software. And then it's going to pay for your monthly bill because those are like recurring affiliate programs. So that means if you get someone to sign up, they are going to pay you every month for as long as the customer uses that software. And then when it comes to optional costs, training material, I'm a big advocate on investing in training and investing in programs and stuff like that. They aren't necessarily needed to have success, but they can save you a ton of time because, it's going to give you a lot of information in the stuff that you need in one concise place versus like looking for everything all over the internet, trying to piece everything together, and then really not knowing what you need to do. So like if you're trying to learn on like YouTube or something like that, you don't really know the missing piece of the puzzle. So you don't really know what to be looking for. So that can vary depending on what you wanted to do, as far as, educational material. But it's minimal cost to start and maintain a full-time business. And, and then there also is other strategies that I won't confuse you with that could even be even cheaper, but, could expect a, totally long-winded tangential answer to that question. You get a percentage to teach. So basically the way that it works is you get a percentage when you make sales. So like if you, get someone to sign up for a program or anything really, I mean, almost all companies have affiliate programs. So you get a commission upon making sales, or, when you sign up for an affiliate program, you'll get a unique link, which is kind of like your ID. And that's how they're going to track sales to you. So if you make sales through that specific ID, you will get paid a commission. The commissions range depending on the program or the product that you're promoting. Physical products usually around like 10, 15% commissions. Digital products can be, 50 to 95, 100% commission. But basically that's how it's going to work. But in a sense, as you're doing stuff and you're putting out content on the internet, or you're like telling stories or whatever you're doing, you're going to build a portion of people who are going to start like looking at what you're doing. They're going to start watching what you're doing. They're going to start consuming your content. And then you're going to refer them to relevant products. So I talk about making money online, achieving financial freedom, passive income, living and finding your passions and stuff like that. And then I recommend people to, products that, accelerate that accent what I'm already doing. I'm talking about these things. And then I refer them to products that are in line with the content that I'm promoting. So another example of that would be, if you were on, a fitness, if you were in the fitness space and you were talking about different workouts and different diet plans and stuff like that, you would then recommend people to, workout gear, supplements, all sorts of stuff, because the people who are consuming your content are interested in the products that you'd recommend them to, because it all aligns with what you're doing. Hey there. Hey, thanks for jumping on. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Just doing a Q&A, talking about online business, affiliate marketing, whatever you guys want, really. We do got a couple people live on TikTok and then on Facebook as well. Maybe YouTube. I'm live on, I think, 4 or 5 different places. So 5, yeah. But yeah, so if you guys are looking to get started or looking for step-by-step training, check out the course inside of my TikTok profile, step-by-step training. It's going to teach you everything that I'm doing in my business, what assets I'm using, how I'm actually getting sales, things like that. Takes you step by step. And then if you're watching on Facebook, you can also check that out in the welcome post. It is tagged in the top of the Facebook group. So let's see what I gotta do. Gotta record some YouTube videos today. How did I get started? So when I first started, I was selling digital marketing as a service. Well, I guess I'll back up even more. I basically came across the course that was talking about starting a social media marketing agency, which was like running Facebook ads and stuff like that. And then I, started running Facebook ads for local businesses. And then I was building out sales funnels and, these automations for business owners. But when I started doing that, I was, referring them to these affiliate programs or products. And then I kind of realized the power of affiliate marketing because I could refer them to, these companies that started paying me for referring these business owners. And then after I ended up losing a couple clients, I was doing that full time for quite a while. And then I ended up losing a couple clients. And then I made the transition into affiliate marketing, and I was running Facebook ads to products as an affiliate with very little success. It's extremely expensive to run Facebook ads. So I was not profitable. And then I kind of just went all in with affiliate marketing from that point. But I transitioned into organic marketing, which is like free traffic strategies, and really focused on building a personal brand. And that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years now. So kind of answers your question, but I started in another online business venture, and it kind of just evolved into affiliate marketing because I realized the power of, promoting other people's products, getting commissions, and then not really having to, do customer service or, do product creation or fulfillment or anything like that. As the affiliate, I was just able to promote the products and get paid. And if done correctly, you can make tons of money and have a ton of success as an affiliate without doing, 90% of the other stuff that a traditional business owner has to do. And then not to mention that it really allows you to build a business that revolves around something you're passionate about. So, there's affiliate programs in every industry, every niche. Almost all companies have affiliate programs, like big companies, Amazon, Nike, Walmart. Not that I do much promotion of physical products, but just making an example. So you can really build a business that revolves around something you enjoy. You can start creating content and building an audience of people that are all interested in something that interests you. And then you can monetize that audience with affiliate programs or affiliate products. So you can virtually build something that you love, so that's a big why for me, and why I gravitated towards the business model so much, especially because it allows virtually everyone to start doing something they enjoy. And that was where I started looking for online opportunities, was after my daughter was born and I was working in construction and I was miserable. I hated my job and stuff like that. So if we don't have any more questions on Facebook, I'll go ahead and wrap up this live. And I'll see you guys next week at 7 a.m. And you guys have a great day.